someone come get your mans.
Together.
I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling very icky. Hi guys! I am in Banff, Canada. I've never been here before, but obviously it's been on my Pinterest board for like 10 years. So I'm gonna say I manifested this. The Fairmont in Banff, which is arguably one of the most iconic hotels in the world. Can I say that? Invited me to come. So I'm here with Evan. Evan, say hi. Hi. We've had a lot of fun. We actually had kind of a really chaotic travel situation getting here, but we both had a really good outlook and now we're here and we're so excited. So the reason why the Fairmont brought us here this weekend is every year in Banff, there is kind of this like winter festival. I'm sure there's a better name for it, but this is the kickoff weekend and there's something called skijoring happening. I'm using this palette from Victoria Beckham, which is so beautiful. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with skijoring, but it basically is a bunch of like cowgirls and cowboys on or skiing behind horses in incredible outfits. The only research I've done around this, because I want some of it to still be kind of a surprise, has been through TikTok, and it looks like I'm gonna have the time of my life today. So that's kind of the energy we're just bringing into the day, is having as much fun as humanly possible. And I'm gonna bring you guys along. We're gonna do some people watching, and then tomorrow we'll spend some time actually out in more of like the scenic parts of Banff, see those places that have been on my Pinterest board forever, and it's just gonna be beautiful. And I'm so excited to be vlogging. I am looking forward to traveling more this year. I already have a trip to Mexico City, Croatia. It'll be my first trip to Croatia, Sweden, where else? Puerto Rico. It's gonna be a fun year. But with that said, if you guys like to watch travel content, then let me know what you want to see. Or do you like more of these like mundane chill moments from it? I'm in this very sweet nightgown from Nusiet, which they just sent. It's a new female company. I love it. But I'm gonna get into my ridiculous skijoring spectator outfit and I will show you what it looks like in a second. Okay, I lied and we have an hour before we have to go into town for skijoring. So we're gonna get the lay of the land of the hotel and we're gonna sneak around. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me. We found a shop. Oh. This is crazy. I feel like I'm in the scene in Beauty and the Beast where they show the town and it's like, I want to go to there. It's so beautiful. Look how insane, like I feel like I'm standing in a green screen right now. So this is later tonight. There's gonna be a whole party called Opera at the Castle. Oh look, are those the guests for the wedding? There's a wedding over there. Oh, should we watch? Guys, we're literally sprinting to get a better view. I think we figured it out. Guys. Okay. Congrats, guys. Something you need to know about me is weddings and engagements are literally my favorite thing to witness and be a part of. So I'm just bringing good energy to this couple and feeling really grateful that they invited us to crash their viewing party. Holy cow. There she is. Now that we've been a part of a beautiful wedding, we're gonna enjoy with a drink. Cheers. Oh my God. We are walking into town for skijoring and everyone looks fab and the town is gorgeous. It really does feel like a Hallmark movie and everyone's dressed the part. Everyone's committed to the bit. Even the McDonald's dressed the part. We finished skijoring, or I should say skijoring finished. So now we're leaving. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. So impressive. It was a blast. And now we're walking to our hotel. This is unbelievable. I feel like I'm not even looking at a real thing. This is unreal. Like this is a green screen. Wait, this is crazy.
Whatever that goes through.
Oh God, guys, good morning. We actually had so much fun last night. The sun is not up, but we're going to breakfast. So we went out in downtown Banff and it was so fun. And I think we need to go back during the day today just to see the different vibes. But amazing vibes, amazing. I freaking love Banff. I love Banff. Take me back. Canadians. I love Canadians. I want to be here all the time. Everyone's so nice. Guys, what?
Someone come get your mans.
Some naked man just put his food tray out in the hallway when we were walking past.
And then you made a noise.
What the hell?
I think like men, like they always have to grunt. About what?
Oh my God. What the? No. Good morning, my honeys. I am back in New York and it's a bit of a crazy week. So I'm gonna do my best to vlog Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, I was just like heads down, getting as much done as possible. So I think where this vlog is going to lead up to is a trade show for no particular order. If you're unfamiliar, trade shows are basically these big like convention centers. It's a bunch of vendors, so no particular order would be a vendor, and then buyers come to the show and basically like shop the products to stock their stores. So there are some big buyers that have come in the past, like Anthropologie and Barnes & Noble, and then there's a ton of boutique owners, from my understanding. Something came over me and I decided to apply when there were 2 weeks to go for the trade show. I got in the next business day, which was a Monday. So it's been a lot of figuring out how to design a booth, fill a booth, create 4 new products for this to have a full kind of collection. It's been a lot. And then on top of that, I have a few other projects for NoPo going on, which is awesome. But one of those projects being a launch for a new journal. I'm going to show you the product in a little bit. I'm so proud of the journal. It fits in our collection of these like mini journals, but that is launching at 11 a.m. while I'm at a breakfast for Saison. So I'm running a little bit late. I have to get dressed and head over to Elizabeth Street. I'm gonna make my bed, finish my coffee, get dressed, and head out. You may remember this from my perfect day video. Sarah wore this. I got this new perfume from Byredo. I love it. My hair looks kind of crazy, but we're just gonna go with it. These clips literally are lifesavers because I feel like it makes kind of craziness hair. I did not brush this. Look a little bit more refined. Inadvertently been very quiet about the fact that we're launching a new journal for no particular order because there's just been so much going on. But today's the day and she is live and I'm so excited to tell you about it. The journal is called Handle with Care and it's designed to help you navigate the logistical and emotional parts of a move, because if you have moved recently, you know that it is spiritually and physically absolutely draining. And this journal was created with and by people who have been there and done that. It's prompted, so if you're familiar with no particular order, every page has a different prompt. There's no repeat gratitude prompts, no shade, but I think this is way more fun to fill out. You have the first section, and then the second part is all about like making a house a home, building your community, designing your house, creating a time capsule of like the firsts in your new neighborhood. It is so fun to fill out, and I'm so excited to share it, and I'm so happy that it's live. I hope you guys love it. That was so fun. I love the Saison team. Every time I go to an event with Saison, I leave like 10 times happier. I'm going to head to my co-working space and just buckle down for the next hour and a half through launch, which is great. I'm feeling really good about launch. Off we go. Okay, made it to my co-working space with 40 minutes to spare. So I'm gonna finish the landing page and get my personal stories ready to go and see if Foster needs anything else from me. But I'm feeling good. Blonder yesterday. You guys know I've been trying to figure out my hair journey, and I really wanted to do all natural and just rock with my natural color, but it just was not looking good. It was making me look very drab, and so we added in some highlights. It is a snow day today, so I woke up and cleaned my apartment because I'm probably going to be inside all day. I am reading James by Percival Everett, which has been on my list for so long. It's incredible. It gives you Jim, who was the slave in Huckleberry Finn, his perspective and his story. And it's incredible and just so well written. And it's like an adventure book, but obviously there's way more important themes of inequality and unfair systems, and unfortunately a lot of those themes are still happening today. So there's just absolute terror happening in Minnesota with ICE. So a lot of today has been just kind of like reading news and looking at different outlets, and it's very depressing, but it's important to stay up to date. I'm gonna do some reading, maybe go outside, and I'm quite sleepy, so maybe I'll take a nap. I'm forcing myself to go outside during this snow day. I think it's gonna be really beautiful. Gotta get all the layers on. We got the wool socks. Oh yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Okay, epitome of this week. Have been working since the second I woke up on trade show stuff. I'm getting ready to go to a friend's house for dinner. This is the only event of the week I'm letting myself do. And as I'm putting on my skincare, I'm about to join a call. So we just sold out of volume 1, which honestly was not supposed to happen. I try to keep all of the journals in stock at all time, and then the seasonal items are what sells out. It's a good problem to have, but now we have an opportunity to redesign volume 1, which I have skincare on, but this is volume 1. It's a book of 200 prompts that you can use in any order. It's the first journal that we launched for no particular order. There are small tweaks I want to make. We actually sent out a survey today for the NoPo community, and most of the responses are like, keep it the way it is, which is incredible. But there are a few just like design things that I want to change, and now I'm working with a new designer and a new printer, so there's going to be a whole new system. So this call is to basically refurbish the design and get it over to the printers as fast as possible. We also have another journal we're working on, so I just need to brief Dahlia, my designer, on that. That's why. I had the best night with my friends. I'm having a moment of reflection and gratitude of just freaking loving this city. I feel so grateful to live here and have my life that I've built here. I have a podcast called Working Title that you guys should listen to if you're not familiar. But my last episode, I talked all about this bet that I made on myself, moving back to New York, altering the path that I thought I was going on. The reality with that, and also why I came out with this Handle with Care moving journal, is it's really scary. And there's a lot of emotional baggage that comes with change. I promise you there will be moments that it becomes very clear that you've done the right thing. You just realize how much you have to be grateful for when you learn how to trust your intuition, and I think that's going to be forever an uphill battle and something to learn, but it's a really fun project. Okay, I need to put my hand in my pocket because it is 5 degrees, but good morning. Okay, the adult responsible thing I'm supposed to do right now is go in my patio and flip my benches so they're not sitting in the same position in the snow for too long and get ruined. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am not feeling amazing right now. I'm feeling like I could easily slip into a cycle of overthinking and stress and poor self-esteem, and I'm not gonna let myself get there. So I figured maybe I can just bring you guys along to show you how I swerve that. I had a nice morning routine. I feel like since moving into this apartment, it's the first time that I've like actually had a morning routine. I also have therapy today for the first time in months, but I'm gonna start my day by getting all of my big to-dos done, because that's where like the knot in my stomach is feeling behind. And I know I'm gonna feel better once I can just get like the key things checked off. I can't do work in my apartment, so I have to go to my co-working space. Just helps me focus. This week in New York is so brutal every day. Oh, hello, Mother Mary. Every day this past week, it said it's felt like negative 15 degrees in New York, which they're right about that. I am walking to therapy. I'm gonna take the commute to think about what I want to talk about. I don't know if it's gonna be one of the sessions where you sit down and everything is gonna just come pouring out, because obviously I have a lot to talk about from the past year. or if I'm gonna feel like I'm saying things just to say things, and I don't want it to be that, so I'm gonna prepare. Wow, it is unbelievably brutal. Okay, I'm gonna do... I need to show you guys what I picked up at Millier Moment, because I've seen their stuff online, but I've never felt it, and that is important. They have a store on Elizabeth Street. Go if you're in the area. First, the sweater of my dreams. It's a hoodie, but there's no seam on it. So it kind of just like, it's almost like a bubble hoodie. Looks very elevated because it's not like constructed as a typical hoodie, and it's cashmere. Oh my God. I have a feeling this is gonna be one of the most worn pieces in my closet. Next, this price is crazy to me. So they have these cardigans in brown, gray, yellow, and then this blue, which I love. $99, and it's silk cashmere, so it's really lightweight. It's great to travel with, I think, because it doesn't wrinkle and it's super lightweight, but it's still very warm. And look at the color. I think I'm gonna wear this tonight. I'm going to a showing of Wuthering Heights tonight. I'm so excited. And I feel like this skirt could be really cool. It's just a really nice, like, fitted pleated skirt. And I have black boots I think would look good under this. So I just need to find a top. And then we're gonna head out. I love it. Well, I wonder if I can just like, I'll film one that's just down and it's like the backs of the envelopes.
And people are using that sound.
No
like,
way.
Wifey or whatever used that. I was like, oh, it actually does.
Oh, sick. Guys, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling very icky. I think part of it is I'm coming off of this like work focus high with the trade show that I just finished, where all of my energy was like so specifically going towards one thing. I think another reason, if I'm being really honest with myself and you, is I feel like I've witnessed so much excellence recently. Like, this is gonna sound kind of silly, but with Heated Rivalry, Wuthering Heights, social media in general, Fashion Week, like seeing people consistently at the top of their game is both so inspiring and also not disheartening, but it's just like, I feel like there's a block in figuring out right now even what goals I want to set for myself. I think I talked about this in my New Year's podcast episode. I talked more about like goal setting and my relationship with goals. I'm just having a hard time like being really honest with myself about what it is I want, because it's so hard for my logic brain to not just like immediately shut down ideas even that I have of like what's possible, what's realistic. And I think that part of our brain is good when we're setting goals and just like day to day navigating our lives and being, you know, doing the best that we can do. But I want to be able to access that part of me that allows myself to like dream big and be honest about what I want. And I think because I've just been like witnessing so much success in other people's lives, it feels like it's coming crashing down on me that I haven't been honest with myself in certain ways. I know this is so vague, but like hopefully you guys can see that I'm being vague with myself. Like I don't even really know what it is I'm trying to get at. And then on top of that, I just have so many like menial tasks and things on my to-do list that are not fun, and I'm just procrastinating. And so I know that's also part of this, is like there's a laundry list of things that I have to get done hopefully today before I can even get to that like fun daydreamy spot. But that also feels like it's kind of weighing on me. And I think the weather, I don't know, I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I just have been kind of riding this like funky wave for the past week. And I found that when I open up about these types of things, a lot of you guys are also experiencing something similar. My breathing has been weird this week. Oh dear. We will figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna go to my co-working space and just sit there for like 3 or 4 hours and bang out as many of these random to-dos that I have to do. I've been loving this perfume, Rosie by Rosie. I've been loving this. I want to become a perfume influencer one day because it's my passion. This is like what I want my signature scent to be when I'm a mom. It smells like a comforting woman who has her shit together. Good mom energy. Do you want to know something so embarrassing? I still have my Christmas tree on my patio. For now, we're rocking the Christmas tree. Today is a busy day. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be one of those days that I go into Manhattan and stay there and just find places to pop into in the awkward spaces between meetings and events. But it's gonna be fun! I'm seeing my friend Alex this morning. I'm so excited to see her. We've been playing like calendar tag for literally like 6 months now. So we're going to Balthazar for a little coffee. I need to finish making my reservation on my way, just in case, because it's fashion week. So I have a show after for TWP. I'm so excited. This shirt is TWP. It's one of my favorite brands, and I always get so inspired by their styling. So I'm really excited to see that. And then from there, I have a Zoom meeting, and then I'm supposed to go to a presentation. And then tonight, with my friend Romilly, she invited me to a Louis Vuitton party. So that'll be fun. But I need to come home and like change and regroup. I have a different pair of shoes in my bag. Clearly need to redo my hair. How fun is this little fringe? That show was so beautiful. I'm always so inspired by TWP shows because you can go home and like apply what you see on the runway right away just by the way they style it, which is really fun. I just got this sweater from Millier Moment and it's my new favorite possession. I love it. I'm gonna journal for 5 minutes because my brain is not feeling very kind right now and I just need to at least get it out on paper so I don't feel like I have to remember these thoughts. I can just let the paper remember it for me and release it from my brain, which tends to be a healthier habit for me. I got a package from my mommy. This is exciting. Oh, my cookies. Oh my God. Mom, I needed this. She's my Valentine.